Hey, I'm back. I apologize for not getting this up sooner. I've had a few problems, family emergencies, including a death in the family. But I wanted to get this second part of playing bluegrass bass and having your hand in one position and not having to move it around, just using two strings and in the same position around 2-3 frets. This one, hopefully I'll put a link into my first one, and hopefully you've learned something from that. What this one does, it's the same concept where you're going to keep your hand in one spot, but you're going to be playing different places on the first, fourth, and fifth chords. But also I'm going to be teaching you, showing you something is if you keep your hands in this position, you can also do a seventh, which is a lot. There's a lot of bluegrass songs that have that as well. And I'll show you how to use that as well. Okay, you probably remember this from last time, the famous little chart showing fingering on a baseboard, and these are the strings. If you remember correctly, I just basically kept my hands on one between these 3 frets. And what we're going to do is the same thing. What we're going to do instead, I'll show you, we're going to move our hand for the first chord slightly differently. And this is in the green, so what we're going to do is, let's say we're going to be playing in the key of A. So, E, right there. Let's say we're playing it there. So we're going to do this. Rather than moving it up fourth, we're going to do the 1 and 5 here. So you'll be playing it. It is, again, this goes with any position. This goes with any position for the bass because they're all tuned in fifths and fourths across the board. So you could be playing any key. Right now, we're just going to use this, say this would be about an A or a G or something. You would play the first. On the first chord, the first, fifth, do the simple 1-5 bounce. Then what you're going to do is if you're going to the fourth, you're going to go first, fifth. So you're going to be same place. You're going to use string and bounce up and down here. Now for the fifth chord, what's going to be different is you're going to play there, same strings in here. Over, instead of a fifth, we're going to use a third. And we're going to go 1 fret up. So you're going to bounce between this string and this string, but you're going to go up 1 fret. And these works best when the fifth chord is not used extensively in the song along the pattern. Some good examples, again, probably what we'll show you is on Long Journey Home, how you're going to use it this way. Long Journey Home. 1, 2, 3. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. $2 bill, boy, $2 bill. Lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. One of the things I wanted to show you is with this position here, you're going to have a fourth chord that you can play, which is going to be known as the seventh chord. Let's write that down. What that is when you're playing in music, when you're playing with basically following the number system or anything, the natural number system or any song, that's sort of a bluesy chord that is one step up below or above, whatever you want to consider, the root chord, the number 1. In the sense that if you're playing the key of A, the seventh chord is actually a G. So you're playing A, D, E, but you can throw that blues seventh chord G in. And what this will be is if you're doing it here, you would do 1, and the 5 in those positions. So you're basically, again, keeping your hand in the same position and still throwing in that 4th chord, which gives you a little bit more room to play with. And you're keeping those same 1, 4, 5, and 7th. You're keeping those in all the same position, but you're throwing in a little bit more creativity. A great example of this, which I will show you, is the famous Reno Smiley song, Love Please Come Home. We'll show you that and show you how to finger in that 7th chord. Love Please Come Home, key of A. 1, 2, 3. As you read this letter that I write to you, sweetheart, I hope you understand that you're the only one I knew. Please forgive me if you can. Sweetheart, I beg you to come home tonight. I'm so blue and all alone. I promise that I'll treat you right. Love, oh lover, please come home. So I hope these few new tricks and techniques have taught you something and showed you something how to improve on your bass playing. And if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the comments. And also, please, I will try to keep up with more things, putting on new songs in the next coming months. So, thank you very much.